hour-by-hour forecast from the Valley News Live Storm Team.
It's windy, it's gusty, it is hot and humid. A few cumulus clouds drifting over the FM skyline right now, but the activity really firing off in north central North Dakota right now. Abundant lightning with these storms approaching Towner County right now. Several warnings for these, and they do have a history of some sizable hail potential. Here is a look at the one warning in our viewing area. Northwestern Benson County, there's really no development in your area, but you are under the influence of a warning. Southern and western reaches of Towner County, though, the storm with a history of very large hail is heading your way. Now, northeast North Dakota is not the only area under risk. Satellite shows these towering clouds that I'm informed are reaching 60,000 feet in the atmosphere. We are expecting the potential in this hot, humid air down here for more development as we go through the evening hours. All of this will be advancing eastward along and ahead of a cold front as it makes its way through. Our storm chaser, Eric Whitehill, myself, and Robert Hahn tracking the storms for you. Right now, there's not a lot of storming activity in Jamestown, but because this area also will be under the influence of development, here is a look at Eric Whitehill's feed right now. So blue skies aplenty out there in Stutsman County, and we'll let you know when things start to fire. It will take place as we head through the late afternoon and evening hours. Let's take a look right now at your current conditions in Fargo. 87. It feels like 92, folks. It's sultry out there with a dew point of 70. There's plenty of moisture available in the air for locally heavy rain and very large hail from these storms tonight. It's 89 Grand Forks, 85 Thief River Falls, and 83 in Bemidji. If you're in Detroit Lakes and out for WeFest, those folks a little cooler there, 82 degrees, but it's 88 in Valley City and Devil's Lake, sizzling at 87. So here are the thunderstorms that really wrap all the way up into portions of Manitoba and Saskatchewan right now, and nothing showing up on the radar down south as of yet. These are moving off to the east and east-northeast at around 25 miles per hour, so they will be approaching the Can-Do area very shortly. Taking you in, this storm on the south side here is getting that south inflow into it, and it has a couple of notches here. Although we're not seeing extremely tight rotation, there is a little bit there. And with a tornado watch in place, we'll want to keep our eyes on that potential. That hail core has drifted from the Rugby area up into the southern and western reaches of Towner County right now, so it won't take long. And here are some hail reports: 1 1/4 inches. That's golf ball size, tennis ball sized hail right near Rugby, and a 3/4 inch hail report near the Wolford area as it makes its way to Can-Do. Tornado watch for most of our Red River Valley counties and much of the eastern half of North Dakota until 11 o'clock tonight. Conditions are favorable with the spin in the atmosphere for a couple of tornadoes tonight, and our model suggests that we could see some development near Jamestown that races out ahead of the cold front. This has my concern because it will take a lot of the energy from the atmosphere, and these could be very potent storms should they develop. Otherwise, along and ahead of the cold front, those will progress out of the Devil's Lake Basin and the James River Valley between, say, 7 and 9 o'clock, approach the Red River Valley, and yes, they could still be severe between, say, 9 and 11. Now, as we get past the 9 o'clock hour, there is a good chance of these storms sustaining into the late night hours. And the main threat after sunset is going to be gusty straight-line winds. Both the hail size and the tornado risk should drop off with the setting sun. Most of the rest of the overnight looks quiet. Temperatures dive, and I mean dive, into those comfortable 60s. We'll be noticeably drier and cooler for our day on Thursday. A few spotty wrap-around sprinkles or thunder showers out there with temperatures in the 70s north to near 80 south. Winds will be quite gusty out of the west and northwest to 25, maybe 35 miles per hour, quieting down in the evening with the setting sun. Fargo's planner for your Thursday, temperatures rising into the upper 70s and even low 80s for the afternoon. 71 degrees in Devil's Lake. Out at the WeFest festivities out there, 75 for your afternoon with gusty northwest winds. Here's a picture of those northern lights near Inkster. Elijah, we mentioned that it was a possibility. Well, it was more than that. It was a reality. Thanks for uploading that, Elijah. Gorgeous shot of a colorful North Dakota and Minnesota sky. Cooler still on Friday, 81 degrees with comfortable overnight lows. Little bit of summer returns for the weekend with only spotty thunderstorm activity. It does not look particularly severe. Maybe strong storms redeveloping and entering the region early next week.
I've got a couple nice days on that forecast.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get the new
Okay.
warning out there real quick. I do have the radar handy. It's in my pocket as we look over here. This does include northern and central Towner County and the extreme western reaches of Cavalier County, not far from Walhalla. The storm that has a history of large, up to tennis ball sized hail will be moving in that general direction. Can do, you're in the path of this storm. Good idea when it gets that big to put the vehicle in the garage, and please stay away from windows, and we'll let you know if anything else comes out.
Okay, thank you, Hutch.
bet.